Hello there, my Aquarius collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, what's up with your energy, Aquarius? What's up with your energy, Aquarius? Okay, Aquarius, what do you got going on here? So, you got the Empress and the Nine of Wands. So, an Aries isn't happy. Ooh. There's some stagnant energy here with you. Aquarius. There's the Lovers. There's the inconclusive Ten of Swords. Are you paying attention to a Gemini vibe here? Or some of you with regard to like a romantic relationship or partnership that could have taken place in the workplace. I don't know the vibe with you, Aquarius. I don't know if this is a romantic option, a romantic opportunity, or a work option, or a work opportunity, or you started like the perfect job and at the same time you started dating somebody. I don't know how those two kind of work, but now everything is kind of, it's not quite the way you thought it was going to be, is it? The relationship partnership has turned stagnant. Yeah, so there's the... Ooh. You got to move out of that kind of Seven of Cups vibe here because the feelings are not where they should be or what you thought they were going to be. I also feel like you made some choices and now you're not really comfortable in them. Some of you could be trying to figure out how to get the fuck out of relationships or partnerships. Yeah, you made a choice. The energy I like with you is the Sagittarius vibes because I feel like some of you were meant to stay stagnant for a minute. You were meant to stay stagnant for a minute. And it's given like Temperance Angel, which is like a temp job. Something was only supposed to be like temporary. But during that time, you were supposed to grow. Grow and learn. So Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Virgo vibe, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, Three of... Yeah, some of you, this is where you always fuck up. This is where you always... What's the verb? Your eyes are bigger than your belly. This is when you think everything should be like perfect and you feel like you have like the perfect option or the perfect opportunity. I don't know if this is work. Some of you, it feels like you had work and then you started like maybe dating. You weren't really paying attention. You were supposed to take a minute for yourself here. Because Virgo carries the Aquarius star in their lantern. But this is like you get the promotion, you get the opportunity, but you realize it's not worth it. You pulled the Wheel of Fortune, so some of you are just in shitty contracts, and you're just going to have to... You're just kind of stuck until the contract's over. I feel like for some of you, that's where you don't like the energy here. That's where you're not liking the vibes. Yeah, the Magician, the Ace of Swords, Hierophant, High Priestess with the Temperance Angel. Yeah, you were meant to sit your ass down and focus on something. I feel like it's like focus on yourself or look at things from a different perspective. I don't feel a lot of religious energy with you, but this is definitely about the choices that you make and where they kind of lead you and what the options or the opportunities are. Take what's yours and leave what's not on this, Aquarius. This is kind of, you get the options, you get the opportunities. You get the job, you get the relationship, and then this is... I feel like this is where you get bored. This is where you get bored. Yep, this is always where you get bored. The Knight of Wands to the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands, they're the Sun vibes. You're stuck or stagnant in something which should have been a positive. But it turned into a negative because you were definitely... Be mindful of being manipulated. Aquarius, those of you, if you're like... I feel like some of you could be overthinking something. Whatever you're going through right now, you have the High Priestess energy, the Hierophant energy there. I don't know if this is like religious with you or how you kind of view things. You have the Seven of Cups, so you need a tad bit more clarity when it comes to like the decision making with you, Aquarius. I mean, I like this energy with you. I feel like you get what you want. You get there's accomplishment and goals, but is that really what you want? So it's kind of, are you focused on short-term sort of energy here, or are you more long-term focused? Because some of you, this is normally where you change your mind or you want to get out of a relationship or partnership. Those of you Aquariuses that have a lot of buyer's remorse, those of you Aquariuses that are always looking for better options or better opportunities, you're kind of stuck in this one for a minute. Because this is given the energy of you accept that job offer and now you're kind of stuck. You've got to wait till the contract's up. Or you got to buy yourself out of that contract. Or with regard to like promotion energy. You know, some jobs where if you apply for the job, you have to have it like X amount of months before you can like move up. It's kind of like that with you. There is a tinge little bit of romantic vibes on this, but I feel like it started out maybe great and then it's kind of, it wasn't what you were expecting. So the future vibes with you moving forward. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You're kind of stuck, or some of you avoid being stuck. The King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Who's the hype person? Who's the person that's trying to sell you on this idea or concept or this option or opportunity? This is like the boss that has to fill a really shitty position and they try to build it up to be like something really great, or that you'll get like promotional opportunities out of it, but you really don't. Take your time with your decision making. If you're unsure, you're uncertain, that's like a good thing for you. It's kind of looking at things from a different perspective. All right, well, there you got the King of Wands. There's the King of Cups. There's the Six of Pentacles. There's the Nine of Pentacles. There's the Ace of Wands. There's the Five of Swords. You're not special in the fact that other people have been offered this like option or opportunity. And keep this in mind, Aquarius, moving forward. You got someone trying to sell you on an idea. It does feel like a job opportunity. Some of y'all with the Wands energy here, this could be like a passionate vibe. So take your time. Maybe getting to know somebody in a biblical sense. The King of Cups is far more focused on themselves. The King of Wands is far more focused on themselves. And they make that promise to everybody. So you're not special in that sense. This is mindful of like MLM marketing type vibes. Those of you, this is someone that dates everybody. This is someone that's in and out of relationships or partnerships. So maybe take your time if you're focusing on a new option or opportunity. King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Someone here isn't single, or some of you learning to prioritize. This is like a work-life balance. So before you take that job offer, job opportunity, maybe kind of figure out how much time it's going to take, how many hours. Someone here isn't single. The King of Pentacles, I don't feel like is single. So the Chariot, the Fool, the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Three of... Yeah, whatever the hell this energy is, you're not the only one that gets the offer, the opportunity. So it's probably not as great as what someone's trying to make it out to be. Or some of you, you could be dating somebody and you think they're great, but they're really not as great as what you think they are. You're not the only one, whatever the hell this vibe is. So if you like feeling special and unique, yeah, you're not really going to get it. Some of you, you got the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Those of you, you have a choice between three. Too much of a game playing vibe on this. Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, the Queen of Wands, the Hangman, there to the Eight of Cups. Hey, don't be tempted, so that way you don't get stuck in an anchor weight relationship or partnership. There's still too much unknown, but there's that Ace of Pentacle energy. The Queen of Wands there with the Virgo vibe. Some of you just mindful of like the random vibes. I don't know if you're dating here, Aquarius. I mean, I love your fucking energy, Aquarius. More people need to prioritize themselves. But this is like what is important to you. With the High Priestess and the Hierophant, whatever your sort of philosophy, religion, whatever that is when it comes to you. Whatever this is It's all about what you want or need. And what's going to make you happy, what isn't going to make you happy. But even in those choosing, even in making those choices, those of you that change your mind quite often, I always feel like you send your food back if you don't like it because you see someone else has something better. Or those of you that do a lot of emotional purchasing, thinking that, you know, this, that, or the other is going to make you happy, and then it continually doesn't. Yeah, trying to figure out what actually makes you happy versus what doesn't. This is great. I feel like you just need to prioritize yourself. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer, Aquarius, because I feel like your energy is different from everybody, and whatever the vibe is on that going into it. King of Wands, King of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Definitely mindful of a player vibe. There could be a group dynamic to this. So singles group, work group, friends group. Choose wisely because you're kind of stuck. This is kind of, you know, once you accept this offer, once you accept this opportunity, you're stuck. You're going to be stuck there for a minute. So make sure you like the work-life balance. It's like you take that job, kind of figure out everything you need to know about it before you take it to see if that is really what you want. You've got a lot of people trying to sell you on the idea or the concept. So you definitely have a salesperson type mentality around you. It's like the boss that needs to fill a shitty position, but they make it out to be far better than what it is, and then once you get it, you're like, oh shit, right? Those of you, I feel like this is if you're like casually dating, maybe take your time before you get to know somebody in a biblical sense, because there may be more excitement leading up to the relationship or partnership than what you'll ever get within that relationship or partnership. Just assume that everybody's playing you, and make your choices accordingly. And that's pretty much whatever the fuck you want. So I feel like whatever the hell you're interested in, there you go. You're going to have an option or an opportunity. But it's like good news, but at the same time, it's really not going to be what the hell you thought it was going to be. Does that make sense, Aquarius? That just feels like the Aquarius vibe. It really does. Aquarius and Virgo. Pay attention to Aquarius and Virgo. Those of you cross-watching, especially like Aquarius Moon or Aquarius Rising. So it's more what's going to be important to you down the road versus what's just important to you right now. Sagittarius and Virgo with you. There's something you need to figure out on your own that it's just all about whatever the fuck is important to you. With the High Priestess, the Hierophant energy there. That's kind of who you are, what you're about, what's important to you, what really makes you happy. It doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. Because some of you are dealing with people that are definitely going to let you down. So make sure you're making your decisions from a space that makes you happy. And mindful of you got the salesperson's vibe energy. So someone's trying to sell you on an idea or a concept or some shit like that in order to create it basically to keep you stuck or stagnant. But you got to figure out what the hell you want, what your priorities are, and make smart choices. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. That feels like that Three of Cups energy with you. This is a great vibe. You're manifesting a lot of options or opportunities. Just make sure that it's really what you want. So those of you who are very indecisive, this could be what keeps you stuck or stagnant. I don't know if it's romantic vibes with you. It's almost like you get the perfect job and then you start dating somebody and then everything just kind of... Definitely maintaining a work-life balance here as well. So before you take that promotion, before you take that job, maybe figure out how much work it's actually going to take. If you're dating, maybe take your time. Because some of you, the build up to the relationship or partnership is far more interesting than the partnership will really be. Someone isn't single with regard to this, so that could be a friendship vibe when it comes to you, Aquarius. Those of you cross-watching, just to avoid like making shitty options or shitty choices, just prioritize yourself here. I feel like you know you have shit options or shit opportunities. So you need the least amount of kind of anything here. So that way you're able to make the choices that are important to you. Because you're going to find yourself alone and you're going to find yourself stuck in that option or opportunity. And everyone that was in there with you or kind of helping you feel like it was important to you are going to be off doing their own little fucking thing. So prioritize yourself. Temp work. Some of y'all just take your time. Keep everything where you have like options or opportunities. Keep your options open. Ooh. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours, and leave what's not, Aquarius. It's good. I like this for you. Just, you got to figure out what's important. And this don't have anything to do with anyone but you. So, you need to spend some time and prioritize things. Because this don't matter to anyone but you. This is all what's important to you. Look at that. Good luck, God bless, Aquarius.